Well, good morning, everyone. My Christmas cactus is still in bloom and we still have plenty of snow. So I wanted to give you some information. Several of you all have asked me what to repot your Christmas cacti in. So I thought I would give you some thoughts on that. I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be repotting mine in the spring. You wait until spring to repot them. But I do like to look ahead. So I'm going to give you some thoughts on what I'm going to use and give you a link to show you what type of bark I'm going to be using. I've decided that when I repot these, I'm going to use very small size Orchid bark. I don't even have a bag of it right now. I used all of it in my orchid repotting videos. So I'm going to be ordering some more here in a few months, and probably in April, my Thanksgiving cacti are going to be repotted. So I'll be doing videos for you all on those. The reason why I'm choosing the very small Orchid bark is because my Thanksgiving cacti probably should have been repotted this year. I say that, but they only like to be repotted about every 3 or 4 years in a slightly larger pot. So let's say I'm in a 4-inch pot with my Thanksgiving cacti. Well, when I repot them, I'm going to use a 5-inch pot, just slightly larger. They do like to be root bound. So keeping that in mind, these are also epiphytes. These are much like orchids in that they grow in the canopy in the rainforest. These are not a ground cactus. So I'm wanting to use something that reflects that. I also started some cuttings, some Christmas cactus cuttings in the very small Orchid bark. I'm going to show you those. They rooted so well and they're just really taking off. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm referring to. This is very small orchid bark. And as you see, these cuttings have done really, really well in this orchid bark. Also, I've been talking to you about how important it is that you drain the water away from your plants after you thoroughly water them. It's much easier to drain that water away when it's in something light, like an orchid bark mix. So I really like the Orchid bark. It is treated with dolomite, which is a natural source of calcium and magnesium. And obviously, these baby plants just love this bark. So that's what I'm going to be placing my Thanksgiving cacti in when I repot them in the spring. And several of you have asked me how my cuttings that are in water culture are doing. They're doing very well. As you see, both of them are getting ready to bloom. It really surprised me when these formed buds so soon. So I think that I'm going to be placing probably one of these into the Orchid very small size bark. The other one I'm just going to leave in water and I'm going to see what it does just as an experiment. And what I'm referring to as water culture with these, this is not just plain water. I have placed about 10 to 15 drops of CalMag in a gallon of water, along with 20 drops of seaweed extract. And that is what they're standing in right now. That is their water culture. And they've done really well. And I'm going to place a link in the description box on the products that I'm using with these so that you can have that if you want to see an up-close view of these products that I'm referring to, the CalMag and the seaweed extract. I've got that on a video, so I'll put that in the description box for you. And here's another magnificent view of this beautiful Christmas cactus for you all. Thank you all so much for all of your kind words and your sweet comments, and I hope you all are just having a fabulous day and be highly favored, deeply loved, and greatly blessed. And we'll talk to you all next time.